back a cold one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Honest Hobo. We're back again. I'm the Honest Hobo, and I'm here with Hannah. Hannah, say hi.
Hi.
And we're here. We're going to do another letter. This one's random. If y'all don't know, what we try to do is find letters that we think the other person is not going to be too comfortable with. So it's my turn to pick a letter that she has to read, and then we're going to say what we think about it. Okay? Here you go.
This letter is anonymous, and it says, a letter to my wife who won't get a job while I work myself to death.
Sounds familiar?
The letter you always wanted to write. I remember the thrill of first seeing you at law school orientation. You were radiant in the sea of your nervous faces. It quickly became clear that you were kind, down to earth, engaging, loyal to family and friends. By graduation, we were inseparable. We took the bar exam and were married. The future looked bright. Two freshly minted lawyers with supportive families and a dream of starting a family of our own someday.
Aww.
I started my career with the grueling hours and high stress that are traditionally visited on young lawyers. You were ambivalent about finding a job or any job after gentle pressure for me and more from the student loan payments. You puttered around in some non-legal positions more suited for someone with half your education and intelligence,
She was
which
slacking.
offered commensurately low pay.
Well, I got a question. Okay, as you go on, I'm not trying to cut you off, but there is a thing that says that women only go to college and they get certain degrees, not to really do the job, but to find men that are in that position.
I could see where that would be a thing,
Yeah.
which I personally wouldn't do that, but if they think that they have some hidden agenda where, they're like, hey, this is where I know these kind of men that I'm looking for are going to be, then why not try to be in this area where I know these type of men are?
You know what that's called?
What?
It's called a private hunting ground.
Really?
Yeah, private, yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to read on. Pregnancy is something we both wanted, diverted you to the most important job in the world. After a few years, we were blessed with a second child.
What?
You have never returned to work.
Where the
Although
first one come
both
from?
kids have been at school full-time for years and our firstborn is heading to college soon, I've asked and sometimes pleaded for years with you to get a job, any job. I've climbed the professional ladder reasonably well. We had the trappings of middle-class success, a nice house in a safe, quiet neighborhood, annual holidays, happy, healthy children, money saved for their college years, but it has come at enormous personal cost to me. My stress level has increased dramatically with added responsibilities at work, and my health has deteriorated. People who haven't seen me for years flinch when we meet again, and I've attended more than one event at which I've overheard someone remarking on how much I've aged. I don't think I can do this for another 25 years. I often dream of leaving my firm for a less demanding position, with you making up any financial deficit with a job, even a modest one of your own. I've asked and sometimes pleaded for years with you to get a job, any job. Many of my free hours are spent helping with the house and the kids, and I recognize that traditional gender roles are often oppressive, but it cuts both ways. I would feel less used and alone if you pitched in financially. That's not going to happen. It has become clear that you are okay with my working myself to death at a high-stress career that I increasingly hate, as long as you don't have to return to the workforce. You keep busy volunteering, exercising, and pursuing a variety of hobbies. You socialize with similarly situated women who also chose to remain outside the paid workforce. You all complain about various financial pleasures, but never once consider, at least audibly, that you could alleviate the stress on both your budgets and your burnt-out husbands by earning some money yourselves. Our family is grateful for all that we enjoy, and we know that we're far more fortunate than millions who work far harder than I ever have or will. And I know all too well that work can be unpleasant. But I don't want you to work so I can buy a Jaguar or a holiday home. I want you to work so I can get a different position, and we can still maintain a similar standard of living. I want you to get a job so I don't wake up in the middle of the night worrying that my career isn't the only one between us and financial ruin. I want you to work so our marriage can feel more like a partnership and I can feel less like a financial beast, a burden. I want our daughter to see you in the workforce, and I want her to pursue a career as she is never as dependent on a man as you are on me, no matter how much he loves her, and he will. But mostly I want to get a job because I want to feel loved. Anonymous. So what do you think?
Okay, all right. Seriously, I think that she was looking for a high-paying husband, and like I said before, like when you do hear that, like a lot of women go get certain jobs because they know that's where those guys are going to be, and they feel like if they put themselves in that position, then they're going to be more qualified to have a husband like that than some girl off the street. Like back in the day, like used to have like finishing school. Like a girl would go and get a degree, but she would never use it. It was just always that she would have finishing school so she could be out. So my question to you is: do you think that she always wanted to be a housewife?
Honestly, in my opinion, reading this, I don't think she always wanted to be a housewife. I think that in this scenario, unfortunately, she went to school, met the love of her life, and being a lawyer is stressful. And then when she had her kids, she realized how nice and freeing it was to be a stay-at-home mom and to not have that. Even though it'd be nice to have more income coming in.
Not cut you off, but before the kids came,
yeah,
he even stated she would get jobs that had nothing to do with her career.
Right. And I understand that. I just feel like once she realized how nice it was not working and being a stay-at-home mom, I hate to say it,
just not working.
Not working and having the guy work. I'm not taking her side at all, by the way.
No.
I think once she realized how nice it was not to work, I think she enjoyed it and just didn't want to go back to work. And now, unfortunately, it's taking a toll on the marriage because the husband's burned out. He doesn't feel appreciated. It's taking a toll on their relationship, and he's frustrated with her because he's told her over and over again to get another job, and she doesn't seem to want to hear him out. There's no compromise.
And like you said, the kids are in college now. It's just 25 years now.
Right, and now they have an empty nest, would you say now?
Everybody come to the end. Sorry about that. We might have to do a part 2 on this one, y'all. Thank you for listening, and we will talk to you later. Say bye, Hannah.
Bye.